What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the match review of the game between PSG and Manchester City, which has finished in the Champions League group stage. PSG 2, Manchester City 0. Before I crack on with this video and giving my thoughts to this game, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then please do help to support my channel by subscribing, pressing that red button, pressing the bell, and putting your push notifications on. Aiming for 21k subscribers. We're less than 600 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what went wrong for Manchester City in this game, and also don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, and I'm calling on all men. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the premium global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Manscaped provide the best tools, equipment and liquids for every body part. They have been kind enough to send me the new Lawnmower 4.0. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a cordless trimmer with a wireless charging system, providing 90 minutes on one full charge on the lithium-ion battery. The trimmer has LED lights on the front to show battery life, and also on the trimmer for a more precise shave. Ceramic blades with skin-safe technology are provided to help reduce nicks and cuts. 4 trimmer guard options are also available to customize your hair length. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, allowing for easy cleanup. A new travel lock feature is built in to prevent vibrations whilst on the go. So come and join me and 2 million other men worldwide who trust Manscaped when it comes to keeping yourself clean and tidy. Use code JSGC20 for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Thank you very much to Manscaped.com for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. If you want to go and use code JSGC20 at checkout, get yourself 20% off at Manscaped, then that would be fantastic. That does help to support the future content created here on my channel. You can get free shipping as well, so do go and check that out if you so wish. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this video, and let's start off first by having a look at the game itself. Now, there's a few big talking points from this game. The first talking point I want to speak about is Idrissa Gueye's first goal that PSG scored. Lovely finish, brilliant goal from Idrissa Gueye. A little bit of weak defending from Manchester City, not closing down the gaps properly enough. Gueye finds himself into a good position, and all throughout the build-up to the game, people are speaking about Neymar, Mbappe, and Lionel Messi. Yeah, PSG have still got some quality sitting behind these players, and Idrissa Gueye is one of them players, and you're allowing him too much space. Gets a really good shot onto him. Edison can't do anything about it. First shot on target, first goal as well. How many times have we heard that one? And that's really frustrating. And to be fair, I think the writing's on the wall. With Manchester City and how we're playing this season, I really do think the first goal is absolutely crucial to our game. And if we score the first goal, it allows us to dominate and dictate the pace and play of the game. Whereas if we go behind, you're always chasing the game, you rush your play, you're under more pressure. And if you're going up against quality teams like PSG with the players that they've got, then you're putting a burden on your own back. And that was just really how the game was developing from there. Now, to me, one of the biggest talking points from this game is the amount of fouls I was noticing in the box. Now, Manchester City got no penalties from this game. I noticed on, I think it was 2, maybe even 3 separate occasions. And one of the occasions, there was 2 fouls, both on Ruben Dias and on Aymeric Laporte, where the PSG players were hugging, pulling, pushing the players, and the players were going down. The referee each and every time wasn't having any of it, and wasn't giving a penalty. VAR were looking at it and weren't giving penalties. These were blatant fouls as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not looking towards excuses for this game, because I don't think there is an excuse. We've been beaten by PSG because, quite simply, PSG were better in front of goal than us. However, yeah, 2 or 3 times that was happening inside the penalty area, yet nothing gets mentioned, nothing gets done about it. And they were clear, they were obvious, and that's what VAR is meant to be there for, clear and obvious errors. There was just clear and obvious fouls inside the penalty area from corners and set pieces that were being put in, and they were being wrestled to the ground. And the point got brought up time and time again, and it was it was rampant in the first half as well. And so, yeah, it was very frustrating. And then the next big moment came with Bernardo Silva's miss. This game is very different if we take our chances. This game is very different because we get that equaliser. It puts all the incentive on to Manchester City rather than with Paris Saint-Germain. And Bernardo Silva, it's an horrendous miss. I'm not going to sit here and criticise Bernardo Silva because I thought he was wonderful against Chelsea. I didn't think he had a bad game in this game either, other than with that miss. Header comes in from Raheem Sterling. It's a good save from Donnarumma. And Bernardo Silva reads it really well. I'm not sure if he's offside or not, but he follows it up so well on the half volley. Just needs tucking into the roof of the net. He puts just a little bit too much onto it. It goes onto the crossbar. It feels like he's fouled in trying to follow the rebound on a rebound. Nothing's given, and the chance goes, and that was City's biggest chance of the game, and quite frankly it should have been buried. It should have been 1-1, and it wasn't, and ultimately went into the second half. I thought it was pretty flat in the second half. We got punished. Lionel Messi, he's one of the best players ever seen, and even at the age of 34, his legs might not be where they once were. He's still a quality player. We passed up the opportunity to sign Lionel Messi as well. We're needing a clinical player in our team, and we let Lionel Messi go to PSG unchallenged for free and dribbles in from the right wing. I didn't think Lionel Messi even had a brilliant game in this game. Just has that moment of magic, threads it into Mbappe after going on a really nice dribble, eliminates Aymeric Laporte, who I thought had a really good game in this game. Mbappe just drops the pass straight back into the path of Lionel Messi playing a 1-2. It's a lovely pass from Kylian Mbappe. Once more PSG showing the quality that they've got, and Messi on his stronger left foot just smashes that right into the back of the net. Nothing again Ederson can do about it, and sealed the deal and gave PSG a 2-0 win and the 3 points, and they go top of Group A, whereas Manchester City now in third place, and with Club Brugge beating RB Leipzig in Germany, it means Manchester City now over our next two games have got some very, very big games coming up against Club Brugge. We have to presume PSG are going to beat RB Leipzig over their next two games. That's 6 points to PSG. We really cannot, with the win now handing to PSG, we cannot afford to be dropping points against Club Brugge. I'm still confident, even in the position that we're in, that we can qualify from this group. However, normally when I'm looking at games, I'm thinking try and pick up 4 points, get a draw in Belgium, get them back to Manchester, get the win in Manchester. However, I just feel like PSG will beat Leipzig twice, and if we pick up 4 points, then we're 3 points behind with a game to play against Paris in Manchester. And it's just not a situation we want to be in. We need to be matching PSG like for like. We want to be finishing in first place, so we've got a couple of massive games. I think first and foremost we need to be thinking about making sure that we, over the next two games, are over Bruges, because Bruges at this moment in time also a point ahead of us. We need to be making sure that we're going to be finishing ahead of them and qualifying, because that would be an absolute disaster. And whilst I was happy with how free scoring we was against RB Leipzig, there was questions over our defence. We conceded 3 times. I didn't think our defence for this game against PSG was too bad. However, we seem to have lost our clinicalness in front of goal. I mean, we ended up having 18 shots, 7 on target. That's not a bad return. I would be expecting from that 2 or 3 goals from Manchester City. PSG did a really good job, though, of making sure that shots from Manchester City, some of them were coming from outside the box. So 2/3 of our shots from inside the box, 1/3 of them from outside the box. They were restricting the space really well, and PSG defensively looked very sound. It looked very good. And PSG very clinical in front of goals. They only mustered up 6 shots all game. 3 on target. Ederson had 1 save to do. The other 2 times he was having shots going onto his goal, they were going into the back of the net, and Ederson weren't at fault for any of the goals, so he was just getting the ball out of the back of his net. That's PSG clinical, much more clinical than what Manchester City were, and I think that's the lesson to be learned from City here. They need to be putting the chances away, not conceding after 8 minutes, and when we do get presented with decent opportunities like Bernardo Silva's, they get put into the back of the net, because when you go up against quality opposition, if we don't, they will. And that's definitely the lesson learned, and I'd rather learn that lesson right now than I would in a last 16 or a quarter-final or a semi-final. It's too late and you end up exiting out the competition. We have got time in the group stage to put this one right. But 18 shots, 7 on target, no goals. Once again, I'm going to be looking towards, we didn't sign a striker, and every time that happens, I'm going to be pointing that out, because to me we had one job to do this summer, and that was replace Sergio Aguero. and we haven't. And here we are in this situation. So yeah, it is what it is. Though we have to make do with what we're doing, and we didn't play a bad game. We weren't a bad team. There's certainly something for us to work with. We need to be better in front of goal, though. We need to be making sure we're putting our opportunities away. We've got a massive game coming up against Liverpool at the weekend on Sunday, and the same applies there. If we don't put our chances away, Liverpool will, and we'll get beat. So we need to make sure that we do put our opportunities away if we're wanting to have a really successful season. This isn't the most important game for Manchester City in the grand scheme of things. A loss in Paris can be overturned with a win in Manchester, of course, and we know that if we win all our games, our next 4 Champions League group stage games, then we go through in first place in the Champions League. So it's not all doom and gloom, but we do have work to do 100%. Now, the only other thing I want to talk about, PSG and how good they were. Like I said, I spent a lot of time speaking just about their front three, and I thought the front three, in the grand scheme of the whole game, pretty quiet. Neymar could have got himself a goal, he hit a shot wide. Mbappe, fairly quiet, still got himself an assist. Messi didn't do much, but still scored a goal. Yet Verratti had a brilliant game in midfield for them. Ander Herrera, he could have had himself a goal, a shot straight at Ederson. Idrissa Gueye, he got himself a goal. Kimpembe, Marquinhos, they were brilliant at the back. Hakimi on the right-hand side, he was fantastic as well. Nuno Mendes, the man that Man City could have signed but haven't signed, he had a good game as well. But Donnarumma, he makes his Champions League debut for PSG. All the pressure's on him. He's got quality competition in Keylor Navas, so he needs to put in a brilliant performance. And no matter what we threw at him, he was saving absolutely everything. And I don't often do this in a game, but Donnarumma to me was my JSGC man of the match. I thought he was brilliant for PSG. Read the game really well, coming out when he needed to, commanded his area really well, making saves where he needed to. His presence was fantastic. His ability for a big guy to be able to get down low and make saves was second to none. He was fantastic. He was brilliant at the European Championships for Italy, and it's exactly why PSG have brought him in. And again, not cost them a single penny. Brilliant goalkeeper and a brilliant signing there for PSG, and Donnarumma certainly done himself a load of favours here in potentially becoming the new PSG #1 goalkeeper. Just our luck that he goes and throws out a worldie when he's got a point to prove, and that point has been proven against us. So, yeah, one of them things. Last note of the game, I want to apologise about my laptop playing up and everything. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I've got that all sorted. I had to call it quits on my live stream at half-time, so I do apologise for that, and hopefully we'll have things ready to roll for the game against Liverpool on Sunday for everyone to look forward to. So I will see you then, and we'll have build up to that game as well for everyone to enjoy. So there we go, they've been my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And I'll see you all again very soon. Down, but not out. Need to be better, need to be clinical. On a last note, do go and check out my video sponsor for today, which is manscaped.com. Link in the description with all the details. Go and use code JSGC20 at checkout for 20% off and also free shipping with Manscaped. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.